don't know. I just feel like it's been a minute since I've been on here. How you guys doing? You already know what it is. It's your boy Darren Green. Now, before we get into this video, be sure to give this video a like. Smash that like button right now. Leave a comment if you want to, and be sure to subscribe. Speaking of that, I want to thank you guys for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. This is definitely something that I've been working for. Like I started YouTube back in 2016, child. I was on again, off again. And I just would quit in this time, and I decided to like stay and upload videos no matter what views I get off of it, no matter how you guys interact with it. And you guys really interact. Y'all really fuck with your boy, child. Okay. I'm gonna be real honest. And I'm thankful for it. I made another milestone. This is the 500 video. I am just so surprised I have so much content on this site, but love to get paid for the content that I created on there. But look, we're almost there. We just need 4,000 watch time hours. So please be sure to, watch the full video. I promise you, I will gather you. Now, anyway, I do want to talk about something that I don't really care if I'm late on, because I think I might be just like a couple days late or whatever. Wendy Williams. Remember how I told you guys on YouTube Shorts that Wendy Williams was saying that she was coming back on the show in September? That's when she had the interview with Fat Joe on Instagram Live. Well, it turns out that Wendy was wrong, according to Debmar-Mercury. Now, look, you already know what this is. I'm going to read a part of this article from page 6, and then I'm going to give you the breakdown. Now, what they said was, let me get this excerpt out, child. Let me put this thing on. Ooh, what they said. See, that's going to change. I got a new computer, guys. So working out the kinks and everything. And this is also like a test video, but I also did want to talk about this. Now, the page 6 article does say, no matter how she slices it, Wendy Williams is not returning to her talk show this fall. The TV host remains empathetic that she'll be back in her purple chair in September, but logistically, it's impossible, according to multiple insiders. Now, for starters, TV pros point out that the production company Debmar-Mercury signed a deal with The View alum Sherri Shepherd to take over Wendy Williams' slot. They said in quotes, where she's going to go. It's done. Logistically, it wouldn't work. Sherri has her time slot, as insider told Page 6. I'm going to stop here because that's what I said from the very beginning. Like, even when I made that video, I was like, they can't just renege on giving Sherri Shepherd her show. Like, this is, first of all, this woman was crying about, like, she was emotional about it, and this is something she has been working for her entire career. That's all talk show hosts, big thing, just to have their own syndicated show. For her to like snatch it back and give it to Wendy, it just was highly unlikely when I first saw it. I reported it, but I didn't report it as true because, you can't really trust Wendy right now because things are just not right. And we'll get into that later. Now, it also said Wendy sat on IG Live with Fat Joe over the weekend and insists that she absolutely will be returning to the show and that she will not be tuning into the Sherri Shepherd show. Okay, now a lot of people said that was shady. I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, you taking my slot, I ain't watching you, bitch. Like, come on, like, it is what it is. Okay, now she said in quotes, "I'm coming back to the Wendy Williams show." Absolutely, absolutely. She told the rapper, who has been filling in, him and Remy has been filling in as guest co-host during the Wendy's absence. And when it comes to Sherri Shepherd show, she said in quotes, "That's not really my thing. Anyway, I love being on my own show, and I love people that love to watch it all the time." Kind of, I mean, the sentencing is just off with Wendy, but whatever. Now, another insider told Page 6 that Debmar-Mercury is not happy with Fat Joe interviewing Wendy Williams. They said in quotes, he didn't give them a heads up about it, and she did not appear well. She didn't seem like she was all there, and at times she couldn't even complete sentences. And that's what sources said. Okay. Now, they also said the elephant in the room is that Wendy Williams is uninsurable. Okay, they also say that she has not been able to consistently work. She did not have the mental and physical capabilities to host the show. They said Debmar wanted her back more than anybody. But they would have loved to have her finish out her chapter. So essentially, they would have had her on for the last season, but it's just because she's been so, like they said, insurable. They would push back the dates of her coming back. Like I remembered. It was like we all remembered. It was a ripple effect. Every time a new month came, it was like, oh well, we know we're gonna push it back to this Monday. We're gonna push it back to that Monday. They weren't gonna do it. This is television. The show must go on. Whoever is hosting. So that's where they got up with the idea of having Sherri Shepherd on the show. And I did want to talk about that a little bit. I got into a couple arguments with people that I know, some Sherri Shepherd fans. I was arguing with my mom because I was just like, why is Sherri talking about this? So now y'all know she made her little video response on IG. I got like a little clip of that.
She's not well. So it's just a lot going on in Wendy's life that this is where you need your friends, where you need your family. You need people who love you. So all I can do over here is pray for Wendy.
Why is she speaking on the situation? Like Wendy, it'd be one thing if Wendy was cursing your ass out on live. You get what I'm saying? She's on Instagram saying, "Oh well, it's this, that, and the third." But all she said was she ain't watching your show. That's all she said. I don't know why Sherri made a statement, and the wording of her statement saying that she's not well and that she really needs healing and whatever the hell she said on that damn live. If you know that she's not well, then why are you speaking on it? I'm sorry. Like it looks like to me, and this is what a lot of my colleagues on here that's talking about this situation. It looks like they don't want no heat with Wendy Williams fans. They want a smooth transition, and they don't want any fans to feel away, and so that they can essentially replace, well, not replace Wendy, but like, well, yeah, pretty much like just watch the show with Sherri. Those fans are not going to stay there. You cannot think that these same fans, all of them, because some of them will stay, they'll accept it, they'll accept the new changes, but most of the fans, they want Wendy. And the reason why they were watching this show, they wanted to keep it on air so that when it's time for Wendy to come back, there's something. It's not like the show got canceled because of low ratings. But now that Wendy's not coming back and it's confirmed that she's not coming back, what do you guys expect to do with this Sherri Shepherd show? It's not. It'd be one thing if they got a person that, and I'm gonna digress with this because I do got my opinions on this. It'd be one thing if we had a person like Wendy. If Tasha K wasn't, Tasha K right now, like she wasn't getting in trouble and getting sued by Cardi and stuff like that. If they would have had her ass on there, you get what I'm saying? Someone that does the same type of work that Wendy does, I wouldn't have a problem with this. But you gonna give it to Sherri Shepherd? And I'm gonna be real honest, I don't see that show lasting. I give it maybe a good 1 or 2 seasons. And I'm being very honest. I don't see it. I don't see it happening. Or it won't be the ratings that you had with Wendy. And you're not going to get the same effect. What the hell is Sherri going to talk about? She is political. She talk about political issues like we've seen her on The View. It's going to give the same thing Nick Cannon gave or any other show that's now canceled. I don't see this show lasting. And I'm not saying that because I'm a bitter fan of Wendy's. I'm being real about it. I don't see it lasting. I think that it's very weird that either she's talking on her own terms or they are making her speak about this situation just to oh, there's nothing wrong. We're all good. And they want to act like they're so concerned. Debmar-Mercury wants to act like they're so concerned about Wendy. No, you're not concerned about Wendy. Y'all just don't want her talking. And that's why, and I love that Jason Lee pointed out, it makes no sense, wondering why the Wendy Show Instagram page didn't make a single post about Wendy being out at I think Cardi B's Met Gala after party. They want her to be silent. They want a smooth transition. That's why they probably got Sherri Shepherd talking about it. And that's why they're saying they're so mad at Fat Joe for having this interview and acting so concerned that she's not incoherent of things. That's what it looks like. Tell me what you guys think in the comments, child. I'm gonna start a damn poll on my community tab. Do you think this show is going to last? I said, look, I'll give it 2 seasons. Anyway, so about Wendy. Now that I understand that Wendy probably is not coming back, well, now it's very much confirmed. She's not coming back, and I don't even see her coming back in another platform. It just doesn't seem like she's there. I'm gonna be real honest. I do feel like Wendy is at a point where your senses got to be like to do a show, even for someone that's not even, because sometimes I'll be flustered with words and all this other stuff doing a regular YouTube show. You know what I'm saying? But to be on that magnitude of television and live and have to be correct and not slur your words, which she's been doing, I just don't see her coming back. And I think that she does need to bow out. And maybe she could do a podcast, Howard Stern. Like I still believe in that whole Howard Stern and that shit out and doing a podcast. But I will say my little, let me not agree with Sherri Shepherd, but Wendy does need some healing. I think she needs some more time to herself and with her family, um, before we could think about doing any type of thing. But she needs to make money. And she's not even able to use the money that she has. Like we've seen it on the interview. She said, well, I have to ask around or ask some of my friends to buy certain things. And this is like, you still can't. I mean, that's weird. I would be worried about that. I got millions in the bank and I can't use that shit. I'm focused on going to the courts, okay, and and setting a lawsuit against Wells Fargo. That's what I'll be doing first before I think about coming back to a show. But look, I mean, Wendy, I hope she knows what she's doing. The interview did seem a little weird. She does seem to be off, and it's really sad because I really am a fan of Wendy, and she was one of the main reasons why I'm doing this. You get what I'm saying? Why there was even a passion of mine to talk about like celebrity gossip and stuff like that. So it is sad to see this happen to such an icon in the media industry. So I think it's sad. But tell me what you guys think in the comments. That's it with this video, and I will be back when I will be back. Okay. Be sure to enjoy the convo. See y'all guys later.